Good evening and welcome back to the show. My name is Christian Laughlin, and as you can see, Male Cat's success has obviously boiled over so we can afford a better screen for you to look at John Krasinski here tonight and going forward. Coming up in the show this evening, I'm going to show kids in town how to correctly do the hockey challenge. We'll be outside for that one. Mathew Bertrand may or may not be wearing a Speedo for his weather forecast this week. Al Gaines reviews another show you should be watching. And Dauphin's Fire Chief Cam Abrey is here to talk about lots of fun stuff. It was a great interview. Really looking forward to that. Plus, Male Cat returns with his deal of the week and free cat food at Canadian Tire, this week's sponsor. We'll give you the code word a little later on, and we'll talk about the cat food that is up for grabs as well. Male Cat's already in the background talking about it right now. We'll get to him soon enough. But first, our top story. Well, as we always do on the show, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the essential workers across our community and the country for doing such a great job in this time. Of course, it's a very exciting time with the province reopening. We'll talk a little bit about that later. But once again, we'd like to thank all essential workers for doing a great job during this pandemic. And the light at the end of the tunnel appears to be there, so it's very exciting. We can't thank you enough. As mentioned, with that being said, we know the province will be opening up slowly on Monday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. That is Star Wars Day. And we here at Good News Dauphin would like to remind everyone to be safe and smart during this time. Remember to wash your hands and keep social distancing so we can move to Phase 2 of reopening the province, which is scheduled to begin in early June. So don't forget to wash your hands. I'm going to throw a video in with Male Cat and myself showing him how to wash his hands during the pandemic. We'll fire that clip up right now. See, you put your fingers in the germs? Yeah, and it gets on your hand, and it's not very nice, eh? But if you wash your hands, and watch, the germs, they go away. So you have to remember to wash your hands. Thank you for listening. He didn't like it at first, but after he got the hang of it, he was having a time. Well, kids around Dauphin are having fun right now. The weather's a lot better, and as we mentioned earlier in the show, things are turning the right way, and kids are going outside. They're taking part in the hockey challenge, and here's a quick look at that clip before we get to our outdoors, and there's Male Cat back again. Oh, that looks like fun. But are those kids doing it right? That was the question that I wanted to answer, and I did. And we're going to head outside right now and do the hockey challenge the Dauphin way. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're outside in the driveway, and we're doing the Dauphin hockey challenge. As you can see, we've got 10 pierogies set up, and the pod is the net. So we're going to start it, and then we got 5 push-ups because I'm fat and lazy, and then 10 seconds of wall sits. This is the Dauphin Hockey Challenge. Here we go. No time limit, so you try and get as many pierogies in as you can. That was close. Close. There's a dent in the garage. Another dent. Here's one. Miss. Miss. Couple. Miss. 5 push-ups. Might die. And 10 seconds on the wall. Might throw up. I'd say that's 10 seconds. Okay, kids, that's the Dauphin Hockey Challenge. Go outside, use your parents' pierogies or your co-op pierogies, whichever you want. And I'm going to take a break, but that's the Dauphin Hockey Challenge. Thanks for watching. There's no need to worry or get upset about those pierogies. We're having those for dinner tonight. When it comes to the push-ups, well, I haven't done many in many years, so no need to complain there. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with Dauphin Fire Chief Cam Abrey. Just a second.
Have you ever wondered what kind of people work out at Bose's Body Shop? Let me show you a few of the many friendly faces you might see at Bose's. At Bose's, we offer a wide range of programs and services for men and women of all ages. Try one of our step aerobic classes or have a personalized program designed specifically for your needs. Drop in today and become one of the faces at Bose's Body Shop, Dauphin's friendly active living center.
I'll be headed to Bose's Body Shop after the show to work on my push-up routine. Well, before we get to Cam Abrey, we're going to check in with the weather report. Mathew Bertrand, does he have a Speedo on? We'll find out right now.
Hi, this is Mathew Bertrand here for the weather report. And this is my weather dog buddy. And today's weather is with sun and cloud. And there's some wind gusts. And it might be rain showers. Oh, the rain came early. Are you afraid of a little maelstrom?
Thanks, Matthew. That's great stuff. Really looking forward to next week's forecast. Next on the show, we've got Dauphin Fire Chief Cam Abrey, one of many important essential workers for our community. And we've got a bit of a file photo here. This is actually from the calendar that the firefighters were looking to put together in the next couple of years. So Cam looking really well there. They've got other firefighters involved with the calendar as well. We won't show their photos because we want you to buy. But I know Dave Height is in there. And there's a few others as well. But Dave Height, he had the Boston Bruins Speedo. So really looking forward to that calendar when it comes out in the coming years. Really exciting times. But let's talk to Cam. He's waiting for us on the line right now. Hey, Cam Abrey, how's it going? You're on the front line. Obviously, first off, thanks very much for doing everything that you do along the front line. That's much appreciated in this time. How have things been for you so far?
You know, not too bad. Even looking like this, we got to say that there's no joking about fire safety, right?
No, there isn't.
And everybody's at home in isolation. It's a perfect time to be checking your smoke alarms and your carbon monoxide alarms. And, even though honk, honk, I got the nose and that, it's just, let's be safe out there. We've actually been quieter than we expected. We thought when provincial government came down and said, stay at home, that our cooking incidents would actually increase. But, Grad 2020, their fundraising idea was selling some cookbooks. And I think the combination of that and people's responsible cooking at home, that our call volume has actually decreased this year compared to previous years.
That's not bad. That's a good thing. I mean,
it's an absolute great thing, especially as a city councilor, you want to see us keep our budgets in line.
Yeah, it's funny that we're doing this interview. We're actually doing the city budget kind of final thing tomorrow. So everyone that's watching today, make sure you tune in tomorrow, May 4th, and check out the budget meeting for City Hall. It's actually quite,
May 4th is also International Firefighters Day.
Oh, and it goes along with International Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah. So, okay, but going back to firefighters,
yes.
Obviously pandemic, social distancing's key. Just talk a little bit about how you guys have been dealing with that. You sent me some clips, and I was unbelievably surprised at how good you are at editing video. So I'm going to play that right now, and you can talk a bit about how you guys deal with social distancing at practices and stuff.
Sure. So ever since the guidelines came into place, we've tried to follow that. Obviously, when we're going to an emergency call, we don't have our 6 feet separation inside the cabs of the trucks. But when we can control that during our training, you can see that in the classroom, we're trying to maintain those distances between everybody that's in there. We're splitting the department actually in 2 on our training nights, where half of the crew will go out to the apparatus floor or to the training site or out back of the station. They'll do some hands-on practical training, and we'll keep the other half in the classroom, and we'll do some theory-based training, as you could see in that video. it's trying to limit the numbers that are together at the same time as well.
Oh, that's really neat. So I guess with the pandemic going on, have you found yourself at home a little bit more then? You talk about it not being as busy. Are you at home more now with this going on, or?
Me personally, no.
Yeah.
I'm still in the office. There's lots of paperwork to do, and that's, even though it's been slower on our call volume, it's a perfect time to catch up on our safe work procedures or operating guidelines and do those revisions and keep on top of stuff. And of course, you know, a little bit of research on some of the equipment that we're doing, we're purchasing, and making sure we're looking after everybody's safety.
And you can clean your office too with all the downtime, right?
Well, you can see, right? I have a little bit of a collection of toy fire trucks that require some dusting every now and then. So
you should actually, I don't know if you can turn your camera or not, but like, because you have a lot of hockey jerseys off to the left of you, if you can do that.
You've been in my office once or twice, have you?
Yeah, as well as a city councilor, I have to check in and come in for some chat. So yeah, Cam's got some really cool jerseys there, Dauphin Kings jersey and badges on the wall, and that's really cool. What are the badges on the wall?
That's the shoulder flashes that we've collected over the years from different fire departments, firefighters that have been here to visit. It's the shoulder flash that we wear on our uniform shirts. Every department has their own. So yeah, we have way more than what's on the boards there, probably in excess of 500. And we're hoping to get them up in the public area where everybody can see them.
So you actually have a really young puppy, and he's not there right now. He's we won't say why he's not there because it's a little inappropriate. But what have you taught him since the pandemic started? Have you taught him any tricks?
Well, we're trying to teach him, some housebreaking rules, which he violated today, which is why he went home and he's not in the office. But yeah, you know, it's little things of the sit and stay, lay down, shake a paw, and stay is the biggest one. You put food in front of a puppy, they want to make it disappear. So he's actually doing quite well that way. Oh,
that's good. So with this all going on, I haven't really asked my other interviewees this question, but I'll ask you just what's something it's a good time to ask this because we've kind of turned the corner. The province seems to be opening up a little bit more. The cat's getting in the way here. Whatever. Go away. You're coming up later.
Hey, that's why I wore the tie, was to impress male cat.
Yeah. Well,
look at that. So, I had to dress up. So
what's, like I said, so the province turned the corner. Seems like everything's opening up again. What's one thing you're looking forward to doing once all this is over? Tough question to put you on the spot.
It is a tough question because we've been doing status quo. It would be nice to get more training back for our folks. Obviously, being an essential service, we never shut down our training at all because some other areas of the province did. But we felt with our call volume where we're running 200 to 250 calls a year, if we shut down our training altogether, then we're doing a disservice to those that we're working for. Mm-hmm. And we made it optional for some of our firefighters that if they didn't feel comfortable coming here, they were welcome to stay home. And we were sending out via email some of the lesson plans that we had done during the training here, getting them to review some of our policies and procedures that we have in place. And it'd be nice to get everybody back together. I guess that's the biggest thing, is to see those that we haven't seen over the past couple of months that have chosen to stay home during training and calls.
Well, thanks for coming on and doing the interview. Before I let you go, Leafs suck.
That hurts. You know, if it wasn't canceled this year, this was the year, right? It was 53 years and it was Leafs rule. And
maybe when we come back, they can still be in playoffs. But I thanks for doing everything on the front lines. And like I said, and like you said, firefighting and fire safety is no joke. So thanks for dressing up, and we'll talk to you soon.
You betcha. And thanks again for everything you're doing with the Good News Dauphin. You know, when I first saw the first episode, I knew that if Christian Laughlin was behind it, the man, the myth, the legend, right, playing the hero card, good on you, buddy. Spread that cheer.
Thanks, Cam.
You're welcome.
Awesome stuff, Cam. Thanks very much for the interview. Really looking forward to the calendar coming out in the next couple years. And as I mentioned in the video, Leafs suck. We'll be right back after another commercial break.
Boychik Chevrolet presents the cars and trucks of 1989. The brand new Chevrolets, Oldsmobiles, and tough Chevy trucks. We've got them all on display now. Come down and see what's new in 89. From style to toughness to roominess, it's all at Boychuk Chevrolet. We also have a good inventory of new 88s in stock at slashed prices. There's no better time than now to make your best deal on one of the remaining 88 cars or trucks. See us at Boychuk Chevrolet, where we back up your vehicle with only the very best in service.
Welcome back to the show. Those were some nice cars. Well, Al Gaines is here again. He's ready to review another show for you on TV as we binge watch a little bit more into this pandemic. Al Gaines, we'll let you take it away. I know you've got a little bit of Cam Abrey in your review as well.
Thanks, Mailcats Human. Back for another review of a great TV show. Of course, we all need a few laughs. So this week I'm reviewing Tacoma FD on Crave. Now the cool thing about this is, you know Super Troopers? The guys from Broken Lizard? Yeah, they created this. So you got Farva from Super Troopers. I want a liter of cola. You know that guy. He plays the chief, and Mac plays his captain, and a well-rounded cast with a bunch of cameos. They're firefighters in Tacoma, Washington State. Of course, if you don't know Tacoma, I'm from Vancouver, so I know what the weather's like there. It rains all the time. So as firefighters, you're going to have a lot of downtime. So if you like comedy, they try a lot of competitiveness. It's a well-rounded cast. It's just funny. So yeah, Tacoma FD on Crave. First episode, it's great. They're trying to get a llama down from a play structure, and hilarity ensues. So you're going to enjoy it. It's 10 episodes, 23 minutes an episode. It airs down on True TV down in the States. They're already in their second season. We have one season up here on Crave. So if you have Crave, Tacoma FD is your go-to show of this week. And of course, thank you to all the firefighters for doing their great job on the front lines. Back to you, Christian.
Good stuff, Al. Thanks for another great show review. I know everyone in Dauphin's been talking about it. Oh, there it is. That's the theme song you're all here for. I know it's not to see me. Male Cat is here, and the weather has been changing, so he's wearing his wife beater today as it's getting warm outside. Male Cat has brought us once again the Parkland Shopper. He's sitting nicely today. What did you bring today, Male Cat? Male Cat has got the Parkland Shopper. Another flyer from Walmart. Mr. Noodles, 37 cents. We'll get his deal of the week in just a second. Pay attention, please. The co-op flyer is here. We've got a Husqvarna flyer. That's sweet as people are going out into their yards and cutting their grass and all sorts of stuff. And our last flyer is Safeway Sobeys. So there you go. What's your deal of the week this week, Male Cat? Extra virgin olive oil. I love it. Extra virgin. You know, Male Cat, what he likes to do is, thank you, I know, he likes to put balsamic vinegar and olive oil and dip bread in it. It's actually quite a treat. And if you're looking to be fancy like the restaurants, you should give it a try. And while you're here, Male Cat, you're going to give away some free cat food at Dauphin Canadian Tire. Thanks to Canadian Tire for sponsoring this week. They're going to give away a free tin of cat food thanks to Male Cat. The password is we'll call it a charity fundraiser that is very close to Male Cat's heart, and that is Jumpstart at Canadian Tire. So if you like Jumpstart, I know you're getting excited. You want to go outside and play. But the code word for a free tin of cat food, Frisky's cat food, is Jumpstart this week. And make sure you go in, you put your name in for a free $25 gift card draw as well. Thanks, Dauphin Canadian Tire. And thanks, Male Cat, for stopping by yet again. We'll let you go outside and play. We'll fix your shirt here a little bit. And you can go to your caretaker. Thanks very much, caretaker. So there you have it. You have, just going back to Canadian Tire's deal, you have all day Monday to get that. That is Monday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Celebrate Star Wars Day, May 4th, the day also known now as the day the province started slowly reopening with the pandemic. So reward yourself with a tin of cat food. Thanks very much, Canadian Tire. Thank you, Mail Cat. And we're going to wrap up the show right now. Just want to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. And we do want to remind you during this time to be kind to one another. And if you want to see Mathew Bertrand in a Speedo doing his weather report next week, make sure you send him a message on Facebook. He loves that stuff. Good night, everybody.